Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Malika. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm sorry to interrupt your lunch and your chatting, so please continue to eat. We have just a really brief program. We promise not to keep you inside too long on this beautiful day. My name is Brenda Greenfield, and I'm the Executive Director of the Esf College Foundation. And actually, yesterday I had a stark realization because we had a small ceremony at ESF where we were given years of service pins, and I got my 20-year of service pin yesterday at ESF. Of course, I was really just a mere child when I started working here. But anyway, for those of you who aren't acquainted with the ESF College Foundation, we are the organization on campus that works with donors, organizations, and friends to provide private philanthropic support for ESF students and academic programs. And the College Foundation is governed by a very dedicated group of volunteers, our ESF College Foundation board members. We have a few of our board members here with us today, so I'm going to put them on the spot and ask them to just please stand up if you're a College Foundation board member, past or present, and we'll give you a round of applause. So the specific type of support that we're here to celebrate today are really the funds that are allocated to our students every year for scholarships. And scholarships are sponsored by a number of different types of donors every year at ESF. With us today are members of the ESF 1911 Society, and these people are really dedicated folks who provide an unrestricted contribution to the college every year at a minimum of $1,911, which 1911 is the year the college was founded, so that's a nice coincidence. But their support goes to support the ESF presidential and national scholarships. Over 695 students received a presidential or national scholarship this year. We really want to thank the members of the 1911 Society for their support. So if you're a 1911 Society member and you have a little green flag, so you know you are, why don't you stand up and we'll give you a round of applause too. We have with us a lot of other donors today that have established either an endowed or named scholarship fund with the ESF College Foundation. The foundation now has over 180 named or endowed funds, and endowment gifts range from $25,000 up into the millions, and most of them support more than one student. In fact, I should have said that ESF College Foundation provided over $1.3 million in scholarship funding this year. And I think it's looking at over 1.5 for next year, so that's phenomenal. Students who have enjoyed funding from an endowed or named scholarship are all listed in the back of your program book that's on your table, so you can take a look through there and see all of our named funds and also all of the students that received it. But over 435 ESF students received a scholarship this year from an endowed or a named fund. And so I'm going to ask all the donors in the room who provided support for this type of fund to please rise to be recognized. So scholarships are really key for students because they provide access to ESF education that really opens up a world of possibilities. In a few minutes, we're going to have the opportunity to hear from the students that are in the room. But first, I'd like to show you talks a lot about research opportunities. And if the technology works, perfect.
ESF is one of the only universities that has a sole focus on the environment. This already gives us capacity to produce students with an expertise far beyond that which they will obtain at other universities.
There's so many different things we do here at ESF that impact people every single day, and they would never know it.
We're doing a lot of really innovative work that's going to have big implications for not just us, but nationally and possibly globally.
One of the hallmarks of an ESF education is that our students spend a lot of time with the best teacher there is, and that's the land.
I always tell people that our students use pipetters to shovels. They work in the lab, they move to the greenhouse, and out to the field with our plants. American chestnut was once one of the most common trees in the eastern forest. It was a keystone species, but we lost it because of a blight that wiped it out. No one has ever used the tools of biotechnology to make a resistant tree that could be used for restoration.
Working with the Chestnut program has helped me realize that I would like to continue to work outside and do hands-on work where you feel that I'm making an impact.
If we can't keep waterfowl with us that occur from deep oceans to upland forests and all types of habitats in between, then our quality of life is not going to be able to be sustained out of it. Wildlife habitat is human habitat too.
So I'm currently doing a research on the Montezuma Wetlands Complex on wetland management. Hopefully that research will provide some real-world benefits for the waterfowl management world.
ESF sits at the confluence of two really great intellectual traditions of caring for the earth, both the scientific knowledge represented by SUNY ESF and the traditional knowledge represented by Indigenous peoples.
I am interested in the inclusion of Indigenous peoples' worldviews in science. So now I'm going out into the field where I'll be researching my tribe's traditional plant knowledge, and it's like a dream come true for me.
We think it's really important that our students not only learn about cross-cultural knowledge, but to have a chance to practice it.
We bring professionals into the classroom, and we also take students out into the field to work with those folks, so that that transition from their undergraduate career to their profession is relatively seamless.
So my internship this summer was with a landscape architecture firm that has some focus on ecological work. I got to put to use what I've been learning, and I really loved it.
I think it's one thing to learn about how to do something, and it's another thing to actually do that, put that skill to practice.
That's something I think ESF provides a lot of that you might miss at other schools, these real-world applications.
The work that exists out there that could still be done is substantial. We need these well-trained students to solve these wetland problems, these wildlife problems, and these human problems.
And if we really want to do some of the interesting things we do on campus, we are going to have to rely on private donors.
We've been able to very quickly build the number of students that we're working with because of philanthropic gifts, which has helped us to deliver those students into the field.
This summer I got offered an internship in Denver, Colorado, and I was able to go do that even with some expense of getting there. And so my scholarship has helped me by just making it more affordable to go to college and giving me less pressure to find a way to fund my own education.
We have really been blessed by the generosity of donors who see this vision of helping us connect students to careers, to new kinds of thinking that engage Indigenous knowledge.
I think having that peace of mind has really allowed me to focus in on my passion of helping people connect to plants. I don't think without that grant I would be able to study 700 miles from here.
I love teaching at ESF. The opportunity to work with students who are so mission-driven, who are so passionate about the environment, makes it a wonderful place for these creative approaches.
No matter where you go, you run into ESF students solving the world's problems.
I think people should support ESF because of the work here we do and the importance it has on everyday life. We can really help make a difference in the world.
So most importantly today, we're here to recognize the ESF students who are the reason we do what we do. So I'm going to ask all the students who are in the room at this point to come on forward and up on the stage. I'll have to loop around this way. We're going to have you each go through the microphone really quick, one at a time, and maybe just tell us your name, your major, and your career interests. So come on up. I promise it won't be painful. You gonna go first? I told you it wouldn't be a long program, but I didn't tell you what it would be. Right. There's such good sports about this every year. So you're not blocking? Okay, so name, major, and your career interests, and then you can go sit down and eat your lemon bar, okay? Thank you.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Christian Elwell. I'm a Master of Forestry student, and my career interests are just getting after sustainable forestry and helping everyone out I can. And I really need to take a chance to thank all the professors that have put up with me for the last couple of years and helped me out. So, and thank the donors. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Dillon. I'm getting my Master's of Science in ecosystems and ecology here. I'm also getting a concurrent Master's of Public Administration and Conflict Resolution. And I hope to help lead a STEM organization. And mainly, actually, I'm interested in helping to translate the knowledge of science that seems so unreachable to a lot of people into something that's understandable so that they know why it's so important. Did I miss something? Okay.
Hello, my name is Tim Melbeck. I'm a junior and my bachelor's in Forest Resources Management, and I look forward to a career in either procurement or consulting forestry, and possibly working for a TMO as well. But it's to thank you all for your support.
I'm Alexandria Rice. I'm a master's student in the forestry department. I hope to do forestry research in the public or private sector. And thank you all for all they've done.
Hi, I'm Austin Lamika. I am in the Forest Resource Management major. My career goal is to work in forest business and manage commercial timber production. And I would also like to thank all the faculty and board members and donors that are here today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Haley Kelly, and I am in the Bachelor of Forestry Resources Management. And my career goals is to be a consulting forester, and I'd like to thank everyone who came out today. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Liam Donaher. I'm in landscape architecture, and I'll be hopefully creating sustainable landscapes around the Boston area. And I'd just like to say, life's a garden, dig it.
Hi, I'm Crystal, landscape architect major. Hopefully I'll be working in a New York City firm soon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Will Saunders. I'm a Master of Science in the FNRM Forest Ecosystems. I'm interested in climate change and hope to be able to work in a field where I can do research on climate change impacts on land management and ecosystems to try to adapt to it or fix it from happening. And thank you all for your support.
Hi, I'm Manisha Jayasuriya. I'm from the Forest and Natural Resources Management Department, and I'm a PhD candidate. And my career goal is to join academia, and while I'm in the United States, I want to contribute with my professional knowledge in allocating best management, riparian management zones for best management practices. Thank you.
I'm Clark Bermudez. I'm an environmental studies major with a focus in policy planning and law, and I intend to go into environmental law. I just want to thank everybody for your support of the college.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer Kateri. My major is forest resource management. I'm interested in the intersection of the human dimension with forestry, so I have an interest in the public end of it, and I hope to work for the DEC or / teach or write. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jordan Card. I'm a sophomore in environmental education interpretation with a minor in writing. My career goals are basically formed around educating people on science and making the general public more aware of it, and I'm really thankful that you all are here.
Hi, I'm Graydon Ryan. I'm a natural resource management major. My career interests are environmental conservation and project management. I appreciate everyone's time and support for being here. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Connor Neville. I'm a master's of landscape architecture student. First of all, thank you for being here. I'm interested in going into cultural landscape preservation. I'd eventually like to own my own firm one day. But I'm very grateful. I've had the privilege and opportunity to work closely with George Curry, and I'm honored to be able to receive the endowment fund that his name bears. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Raven Neville. I'm a master's in conservation and biology student, and I hope to teach at the college level ecology and natural resource management.
Good afternoon. I'm Brian. And I would like to focus on the ecosystem service to my donors and everyone for donating.
Hi, my name is Olivia Perrins. I'm a second-year landscape architecture student. I'm really interested in working to design cities to be more sustainable and livable in the future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm a second-year landscape architecture student who is still in the exploratory phase of her future, but with the resources provided to me by the school and by the people in this room, I know that I'll be able to make an impact, so thank you very much.
I'm Steve Calhoun. I'm an environmental resources engineering major, and I hope to begin a career in water resources engineering next December.
Hi, my name is Catherine Camp. I'm a freshman in environmental science right now, and I hope to focus in environmental health, and hopefully one day I'll work for the CDC.
My name is Kaira Fuentes. I'm a PhD candidate from the graduate program of environmental science. I'm doing my research on how community-based organizations manage natural disasters in the Caribbean, especially in my hometown, Puerto Rico. And I do see it as, in the future, being an NGO or a nonprofit organization director or to develop one. So thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Brianna Bernstein. I'm a forest ecosystem science major. I haven't quite figured out my career path. I'm just so excited to be in this field and studying this field. And I'm grateful for all of your support and helping me go on this journey to study my passion. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yul Han, and I'm a PhD student in the environmental resources engineering, and my passion is microbiology, and I also would like to apply it in an engineered setting. And I also would like to thank the donors here today.
Hello, my name is Leo Chung. I'm a construction management major, a senior, and I'm going to be working down in Florida for a construction company, hopefully as a project manager. So thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon. My name is Molly Mulhair. I'm a sophomore in environmental resources engineering, and I hope to pursue a career in ecological restoration. And thank you for all of your support.
Hi, my name's Sarah Jelski. I'm a graduate student in conservation biology, and I would like to work for a nonprofit organization conserving bird habitat. Thank you all for supporting me in my career.
My name's Kara Krizek. I'm a senior in sustainable energy management, and I'm interested in sustainable construction and being more energy efficient with our buildings. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jake Waddington. I'm a senior in forest resource management. I would like to own my own logging company or serve as a purchasing forester.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carson Rome, and a sophomore in environmental studies with a focus on policy planning and law, and I'm hoping to pursue a career as a Navy JAG after my undergrad. Thank you for all your support.
My name is Keenan Porter. I'm a fourth year in landscape architecture, and I'm hoping to pursue integrating native landscapes into urban systems. Thank you for your support.
Hello, my name is Lauren Salas-Schumann. I am planning on going to New York City, and my dream is to make our big urban places more resilient. And my passion is problem solving through design. Thank you for all your attention.
I'm Shuhua Li. I'm in landscape architecture major, and I'm planning on go to grad school and focus on urban design. So thank you for your support.
My name is Zach Dormer. I'm a sophomore in natural resources management, and my interests are in becoming a forest ranger or wildland firefighter. I'd like to thank everyone for their support.
Hi, I'm Rachel Chavinsky. I'm a senior studying chemistry. Next year, I will be pursuing a PhD in materials chem at University of Wisconsin-Madison. Thank you all for your support at the college.
My name is Ted Koch. I'm a senior in environmental science and renewable energy, and I'm hoping to get into sustainable community planning. And I really appreciate all the support that has let me study and work here and not have to worry about finances. Thank you very much.
Good day to all. My name is James Lee. I am a senior in conservation biology. I am pursuing a career in wildlife research and conservation. With the support of all of your donations, I have been able to take full advantage of my time here at ESF, and you have my utmost thanks.
Hello, my name is Tyler Hodges. I am a senior in the Wildlife Sciences program here at ESF. I am minoring in the Environmental Writing and Rhetoric program, and my interests primarily lie in the realms of ornithology and herpetology. And after graduating, I plan to pursue a career in either of those fields. And yeah, thank you all for your support.
Hi, my name is Monica Banghart. I'm a senior in conservation biology with a minor in urban forestry. I'm interested in herpetology, teaching and engaging people with the natural world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie Beals. I'm a rising senior studying conservation biology, and I hope to further my education studying how the distribution of lower plants changes due to human impacts and climate change. Thank you for your support.
Hi, my name is Kylie Voss. I am a senior in conservation biology, and I'm interested in connecting all people with their environment, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to do so after graduation at Yosemite National Park. So thank you for all your support.
Hi, I'm Emily Caterin. I'm a senior in chemistry with a minor in environmental writing, and I plan on going into social work, so it's not science, but I'm still excited. Thank you for your support.
Hello, my name is Tatiana Rivera. I'm a forest health major, and I would really like to tie together all dendrology, entomology, and pathology, but my focus is mainly on pathology research. Thank you for your support.
Hello, my name is Shahriar Shahidari, and I am a PhD student in environmental resource engineering, and I'm pursuing the GIS applications career, and I hope that I can do really good things about this issue in my home country or anywhere else in the world. Thank you for your helps for me to achieving this goal.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jiaqi Huang. I am a master's student in bioprocess engineering. After graduation, I would like to apply
from the ERE department, and I'm a PhD student, and my major is GIS, and my hope is in the future I could use my professional knowledge to keep the forest and the crop healthy and improve their management. Thank you for your support.
Hi everyone, my name is Savi. I'm a 5th year in the landscape architecture program, and from this amazing program I was able to travel last year to a lot of different places in Europe, mostly in Copenhagen, and it really opened my perspective as an individual and a designer, and I'm really excited to see where I end up in a few months. Thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Matt Ovadius, and I'm a Master's of Science student in Bioprocess Engineering, and my interests are in biorefining and biopharmaceuticals. Thank you for support and all the care that you guys show. It means a lot.
Hello, my name is James Ferriolo. I'm a senior studying conservation biology, and I will start work in May at an environmental consulting firm, and I would like to thank you all for your generous donations and support.
Man, so much pressure on the last student here. I'm Jack Zhang, a junior in conservation biology, and after graduation, I hope to go into grad school continuing my conservation biology degree. And in the future, I hope to work with the top conservation biologists, lions, tigers, or polar bears, but also the penguins, the honeybees, and the fruit bats that are often gone unnoticed. And my dream wouldn't be realized, and I wouldn't be here without the generous support of all of you donors, especially the Pound Family Scholarship that has endowed me and allowed me to continue my studies here at ESF. And so I would like to thank all the donors and the Pound family for their generous support.
Y'all did a great job. Let's give them a round of applause. So this year we're pleased to be able to hear a little bit more from one of our students, Tyler Hodges, who's a senior from Chittenango. He came through the line very briefly, but he has a few remarks to just tell you a little bit more about his experiences here at ESF. So, Tyler.
So my name is Tyler Hodges, and as I just said a few moments ago, I am a major in the wildlife science program here at ESF, and I am minoring in the environmental writing and rhetoric program. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my background, why I came to ESF, why I'm interested in wildlife science, and then talk a little bit about how I've been involved here during my 4 years at ESF, the various opportunities I've had, and then a little bit about the research I've conducted over the past year, and then how sort of scholarships have played into my success here. So as Brenda just said, I come from Chittenango, which is a small town about 30 to 40 minutes from campus. And growing up, I was always like a very outdoorsy person. My father was always taking me hunting and fishing with him. I did a lot of field herping in my own time, which for those of you that don't know, is just going out and like capturing snakes and turtles and frogs. And so I was always interested in wildlife and animals. But up until middle school, my career goal was to be a paleontologist. I was always like a huge dinosaur nerd as a kid. So that was my goal. And then in middle school, like late middle school, I started to realize that what I really wanted to do and what my passion was is to work with wildlife. And that passion only grew as I went through throughout high school. And so ESF was sort of always on my radar because I knew how good of a school it was for the wildlife sciences. But it wasn't really until my junior year of high school when I took an ESF in the high school class, and that sort of introduced me to what ESF really was about, the kind of research being conducted here. That's when I realized that ESF was where I wanted to go to school. So my senior year, this was actually the only college I applied to. I had some backups, but this was my main school. This is where I wanted to go. And I was accepted, and this is where I decided to go, primarily for two reasons. So just the quality of education here is phenomenal. The Wildlife Sciences program is world-renowned, as are many of our other programs here. And then also just the proximity to my home. So I live in Chittenango, and so it's an easy commute for me, and it helped me save a lot of money commuting. So next I'm going to talk about some of my involvement here at ESF. So I'm going to start off with student organizations and athletics as well. So my sophomore year, I started to get involved with the bass fishing team here, which is something that some of you may not even know we had here. But I started going to meetings in the fall of that year. Tournament fishing is something that I had always wanted to do throughout high school. And I never really had any connections or opportunities to get involved in it in high school. In my senior year of high school, I even tried to make a team at my high school, but because of paperwork and insurance reasons, it sort of got bogged down, and we weren't able to go through with that by the time I graduated. But around that same time, I had heard that ESF had a new team and that they were doing really, really well, so I was excited to come to ESF and participate on that. So the spring of my sophomore year, I was appointed as the media coordinator for the team. I served as media coordinator for about a year and a half, and then this past fall, I picked up the reins and I've served as president since. And being on the bass team has been amazing for me. So not only did I actually finally get out and participate in a bunch of tournaments, both through local clubs and on the collegiate level as well, but it was also great for meeting new people, making a lot of friends, and then just personal and professional development as well. So I've really enjoyed my time working with the team. And so another student organization that I've been involved with is the Wildlife Society student chapter here at ESF. I first got involved with them about a year ago when I went to the Northeastern Student Conclave in Vermont. And I had a great time there. All the workshops were phenomenal. And so I liked it so much that this past fall, I went again with the student chapter, this time to the national conference in Cleveland, Ohio. And for students to go to that is a huge, huge opportunity. There are so many networking events that they hold there, and so many presentations that I learned a lot from my experiences at that conference. Shortly after that, I accepted a position as the Beast Feast coordinator for wildlife for the Wildlife Society here at ESF. And so, in addition to just like day-to-day running of the chapter, what the Beast Feast coordinator does mostly is plan out the Beast Feast, which is our annual fundraiser that we hold in the fall, and it's essentially a big wild game potluck where students either donate meat or cook their own dishes and then bring them here to campus, and we sort of just pig out for a couple hours. It was really successful this year. We raised a lot of money for the chapter, and we had everything from perch and brown trout to duck, to just standard venison dishes to even elk and moose. So it was a really cool event. I had fun planning it. The next event that I'm going to be doing with TWS here is actually this year's Northeastern Student Conclave in Maine, and where I'm actually going to be leaving from campus here in a few hours to go up to Maine for that. It's going to be all weekend long. So yeah, TWS has been a huge deal for me here at ESF, and I've really enjoyed participating in it. So in addition to student organizations, I've had a few opportunities to get some teaching experience here at ESF as well. So my sophomore year, I served as an undergrad teaching assistant for Gen Bio 1 and 2, the lab sections. And before then, I had never really considered like teaching as like an option for me or something that I was interested in. But doing that really helped me to realize that I was interested in teaching and that I really enjoyed sharing my passions with other students. So this semester actually, I'm also serving as a TA for ornithology and applied wildlife science as well. And again, acting as a teaching assistant for both of those classes has just helped me realize how much I enjoy sharing my passions and knowledge with other people. I wasn't a great teacher to start off with, but I'm definitely getting better, which is pretty cool to see the improvement. And again, I really enjoy it. So now I'll transition and talk about the research that I've been doing here at ESF. So I've been working as a waterfowl lab technician in Dr. Schumer's lab for a year. And so I'm helping out with Ed Farley's master's project, and he is doing along managers in those wetlands, why he needed so many technicians to help him out, including me. And so I've gained a bunch of valuable both field and lab experience doing that. And then this semester I've started to do my own independent research on his same data set. So what I'm specifically looking at is how those wetland management regimes, how like the controlled water levels in vegetative communities will affect invertebrate communities. And so for those of you that don't know, invertebrates are a very important part of birds' diets, especially during the nesting season when they need the additional calcium to help produce eggs and also for juvenile development. So invertebrates are a huge portion of these birds' diets, but it's something that hasn't really been extensively studied in wetlands. And there's a real lack of knowledge there, so I'm hoping that my research will be able to contribute to that. Right now we're running through the statistics for that data, and we should be completed with that in the next week or two. And then after that, we're going to start working on the paper, and the ultimate goal is to have the paper published in the Journal of Great Lakes Research, which would be really cool. This summer, I plan to work as an avian point count technician in Hubbard Brook Experimental Forest in New Hampshire for Dartmouth College and the Smithsonian. I hope to continue, as I said earlier, my work with birds. I love birds. It's something I really enjoy working with. So that should be a great opportunity for the summer. And so, as you can see, I've been a very busy person here at ESF. And so you may never have guessed that while doing all of these extracurricular activities and doing my coursework here at ESF, that I've also been consistently working 2 to 3 jobs throughout my 4 years here, anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week sometimes, over the summer significantly more. And that's because, so my family, I have 2 other siblings, and my family simply cannot afford to send all 3 of us to college on their own. So to help them out, I've been paying my tuition off as I've gone through college to sort of lift the burden off their back. And that's where scholarships really have helped me out. So without scholarships, I don't know if I would have had the extra time to be a teaching assistant, to run the bass fishing team, to do this research, because that's probably time that I would have to have spent working otherwise. So scholarships have been huge for me in terms of getting involved on campus and getting this valuable experience that I will undoubtedly carry into my career after I graduate. And so I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the students here that without these scholarships, we would not be able to contribute as much to the atmosphere of ESF and to the scientific research community here without that additional financial support. So I'd like to thank you all the donors, for any of the scholarships that either I myself or any of the other students have received, because it is going to deserving students that are working really hard to contribute to society. So thank you for that. I'd be happy to answer any questions afterwards about my own independent research, about the bass team, which is something that not a lot of people know about. So I'm sure there's going to be quite a few questions about that. And then, like, my teaching experience, my experience here at ESF in general, any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Tyler. So that concludes our program today. I hope you'll stay and visit with each other and maybe get another lemon bar. And just want to thank you once again for all of your support, everything that the donors do for our students, and thank you to our students for everything you bring to the campus. Have a wonderful day.